What is up here, YouTube? Jigsaw0097 here. The Eagles have won, guys. That was a freaking stressful game, though, let me tell you. The Super Bowl champs, though, reign supreme. That one got my heart racing a little. That was pretty intense. Basically, the whole game, man, the offense just looked rusty and vanilla. But the best part about it was the Falcons were the same way. It was just a constant battle. It was very close to what I predicted, too. I predicted the final score to be 13-17, and the final score was 12-18. So the Eagles, I was almost on the money. And to be quite honest, this game went exactly the way I thought it would. I didn't think there would be as many penalties as they were, and I didn't think that Zach Ertz would look as trash as he did. He looked really bad, guys. I mean, really horrible. I'm not worried, though. I think as the season goes on, he's going to pick it up, but he looked shockingly bad at times. And also Mike Wallace, man. Mike Wallace was just miserable to look at. He was just, his route running just looks very, very wooden and very robotic. He doesn't, I don't know. We need Matt Collins or Alshon Jeffrey. We need a receiver, man. The Eagles should kind of look into maybe getting another guy just to play while the receivers are out, because other than Aguilar, the wide receivers didn't look good. Dallas Goedert had a really stupid turnover too, where the ball bounced off of his hands. Overall, I mean, I really don't even blame a lot of this on Nick Foles, guys. Nick Foles wasn't even really the issue here. It was the receiving core. Nick Foles didn't look like Super Bowl good, but he still looked like, he looked exactly how I expected him. Nick Foles starts out really bad, and then he starts to pick it up, and he started to do that at the end of this game. He started to pick it up, and they were able to win. But yeah, I was really calm, but near the end of the game, I was like, it's coming to this again. It pretty much ended the same way it did in the playoffs, where they went to Julio, and Julio didn't get it. And this time Julio caught it, but he went out of bounds. So crazy night, man. Crazy night. But I'm glad the Eagles are 1-0, guys. We play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers next. And I couldn't be more proud of this team to be able to rally together at the end like they did to win this football game, because, you know, it was what was expected. And I don't really want to hear from anyone that they played like crap. I'm probably going to see that from a lot of people, that they were, oh, they're going to be garbage because they played so bad. But Atlanta is a really good team, guys. They were coming in with a chip on their shoulder because they've now lost to us 3-0. Like, we beat them 3 times in a row. So this rivalry with them is slowly building. So it's probably always going to be a challenge whenever we have to play Atlanta. And so, you know, I expected it to be what it was. It was a season opener. You know, the Eagles had something to prove, that they weren't a fluke. And the Falcons had something to prove, that they could beat the Eagles. But unfortunately for them, guys, they didn't, because the Eagles win, thank goodness. So that is the final score, 12-18. And I'm trying to think what else the defense looks solid, guys. I was kind of at peace the whole game. I didn't get really stressed out till the end. That's when I started, you know, I was pacing around my living room and walking around, but it wasn't until the very end that happened. During the game, I was just at peace, because I knew that somehow, some way, the defense would keep us in the game, and they did. I mean, this defense is legit, guys. The Eagles are the new Legion of Boom. This defense is probably the best in the league. I don't really think any defense compares, other than maybe the Jaguars defense. And I will give credit to the Falcons, actually. Their defense looked pretty solid. But at the same time, I also attribute that to the Eagles making so many mistakes, and the fact that the Eagles really don't have a Julio Jones right now. We don't have anyone on the field that scares anyone. So if they would have had Alshon Jeffrey in this game, I think it would have been a much different story. And also, I have to give the Eagles tons of credit on defense, because they were without Nigel Bradham in this game, guys, and you hardly even noticed it. Jordan Hicks was playing out of his mind. He looked amazing. It's so good to have him back. And then also over on the offensive line end, we had Jason Peters back, and near the end, they started to get it together. They were giving Nick Foles the time he needed to make the passes he needed, and that was great to see. And then going back to the defense, you know, Ngata and Michael Bennett's debuts looked fantastic. Michael Bennett's still rolling the sleeves up, though. I hate it. It looked stupid on the Seahawks, and it looks even stupider now with the Eagles, because it's like he rolls his sleeves up to the point where you can't even like read his jersey name, and you can't see the Eagle logo. It's just stupid, but you know, he's a beast, so I'll take him. But overall, I'm just really happy the Eagles rallied together to win this. I'm glad that they were able to shake the rust off enough to get the win, and now they can work on next week. They play the Bucs and then the Colts. Not saying those will be easy, but I think those games are going to be significantly more winnable than this game was. So the fact that they could knock this one off at 1-0 and be able to go forward into the season. I do have a curse theory, though, guys. I've noticed whenever the Eagles start the season 3-0, they tend to fall off. So hopefully maybe they lose one of these games coming up. Last year we lost against the Chiefs in week 2, and that kind of helped them go on their win streak. So but honestly, I mean, all jokes aside, they could go 3-0. I still think they'd be fine. But yeah, that's kind of the video, guys. Eagles beat the Falcons. What do you guys think about this? What did you guys think about the game? What are your reactions? Whatever you guys think, comment down below. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as I will be making Eagles videos and football videos throughout the season. Now that football is back, baby, there will be lots of things to cover. And for all you returning, thank you so much for supporting the channel. I appreciate it. But as always, guys, this has been Jigsaw0097. I will talk to you all later.